When a shoe is called flame, you expect an incinerating run in them. You know, although the previous models were pretty good, I've been looking for the flame in the shoes. But it happens that in the Flame 4, the shoe has finally ignited. This is the best version yet. Now, I've done quite a bit of running in this, including a half marathon a couple of days ago. And now I'm ready to give you guys the full scoop of the performance of these shoes. And what's more exciting is even the price that you get them at. So guys, sit back, relax. Let me take you through the full performance of these shoes, the 361 Degrees Flame 4.0. By the way, still your man Dr. CY, the running doc, always using my medical background, Flame, for my passion for running to give you the most incisive running shoe reviews. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I urge you once again to please hit that subscribe button right away. It gives us a lot of encouragement, helps the channel to grow. Just give us that support. Hit the subscribe button right away. And then also remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all the goodies that we got lined up for you guys. So now let's get back to these shoes. The first thing that I have to let you know is that these shoes need a break-in period. If you just get them out of the box and take a run in them immediately, you are not going to get the best out of them and you might be a little bit disappointed. Like what I did for these shoes was wear them casually for a couple of days before my first run in them, and they did not disappoint. So because you need to soften the midsole, get everything working together before you get the best out of them. It needs like 10 to 15 kilometers and you soften them, and that's when you unleash the beast. Let's now dive deep into the full performance of these shoes. Of course, we always need to talk about the feet. The feet of a shoe is a very important part of running, both in injury prevention and also to give you the best performance that you can get. When the shoe is too big, you don't get the best out of them. When it's too small, you'll be uncomfortable. For the Flame 4.0, I will say the fit is superb. The shoe length is good, just the way I like them. We just have a thumb's breadth at the tip of my toes, and the shoe width is also very good, especially in the toe box here. So there's ample wiggle room. In the previous video, I compared this with the 3.5. They widened the platform of these shoes. Now the whole of the underside of the feet are nicely supported. So it gives that nice feel. And then there's a way they designed this upper also. It wraps around their feet very nicely, giving support. When you cinch this up, it fits like an extension of the feet. So that was really awesome. Excellent lockdown. There's no heel slip at all. The midfoot grabs nicely and the hindfoot also locks down superbly. I enjoy that. The tongue is thin, but it was still enough to give nice comfort under the laces. Of course, it's free. It's not gusseted, but I didn't notice any significant heel slide. Somebody asked me in the previous review of these shoes whether the tongue rolls, because that's what happens to most very soft tongues. They roll on the sides. Yeah, they did fold a little. Even if you look closely here, you might be able to see a tiny fold here. That's the worst that you can get from it. It doesn't cause any discomfort and it doesn't also distract from the run. And of course, it fits true to size. You don't need to size up or down. This is my usual size, US size 11, and they fit me perfectly. So now, moving on to the midsole, let's talk about the cushion, one of the most important parts of a running shoe. In the Flame 4, the cushion is very good. It feels soft underfoot, compresses nicely, helping to mitigate that landing impact. It does a great job there. And if you're a heel striker also, you notice this heel bevel here, kind of elongated in the Flame 4. It helps you to land smoothly and transition onto the toe off. I found the cushion to be just excellent. I have no complaints there at all. And now, next to the cushion is another important aspect of running shoes, the response or the bounce back. The response of these shoes has been taken up a notch. They compress and they bound nicely. Together with the carbon plate here, you've got a very nice pop at the toe off. The running economy in this is just very, very good, From all the Flames, this is the best yet in terms of cushion, in terms of response. And then the weight, yeah. On the scale between these two shoes, they weigh approximately 240 grams in men's US size 11. Those are not the lightest shoes, but they are also pretty standard weight for racing shoes at this size. There are some other shoes that are much lighter than this, like the Vaporfly 3, the Adios Pro 4 also. But apart from a few of these shoes that have gotten super light, most of the racing shoes at this size is pretty similar to this. The Okoyodon Plate is 236 grams. Furious 2.0 is also 240 grams. At 240 grams, they are decently light. And when you put them on the feet, they feel very, very light. Talking about breathability, well, if you take a look at the upper, of course, you know that this shoe is very, very breathable. Almost net-like in the whole of the toe box here and lots of perforations on the sides. So the shoe was actually very, very breathable. And then another important part of performance of running shoes, let's talk stability. Another place that these shoes shine. They widen the platform for this. The whole of the underside of the foot is nicely supported, and the medial support for these shoes is pretty cool. So these shoes were very, very stable. Of all the flames, this is the most stable. In fact, on so many racing shoes, this is one of the most stable ones that you are going to get. And that brings me to the grip. I didn't actually run in this on wet pavement yet, but on dry pavement, it gave a very nice grip. Now let's talk comfort and protection. That is a very important part of the running shoes, which I never neglect. Comfort and protection. These shoes took them up 2 notches. The way the upper feels soft and nice, wraps nicely around the feet, the room in the toe box, and the midsole is also soft and very comfortable. Up to 21 kilometers, they felt good all through. If you put them on straight out of the box, you might feel some areas like a bump on the underside of the foot. Don't worry about that. Just give them a few more kilometers and they all soften out and become very comfortable. And talking about protection, the cushion in this is also very, very good. The cushion might rise nicely, reducing the impact on the joints and on the muscles, allowing you to run further and longer in a more comfortable state. 4.5/5. Now let's talk ride. Overall, what you get is a nice, comfortable, smooth, stable, and a very responsive ride. The transition from this is just very smooth. Very good running economy. Helps you to run longer and faster with less effort. On durability, well, I can't really talk much on that yet. These shoes have only had like 40 kilometers, so it's not a time to judge. I think I'm going to come back with a 100-mile review. Then we will see how durable they are. But the other flames have not disappointed yet. I have over 260 kilometers now in my Flame 3 and it's still waxing strong, so I don't expect anything less from this. Now, let's talk price. Value for money, which is also another very important part of running shoes. For me, as a reviewer, one thing I like to offer my viewers is the best bang for a buck for your running shoes. I always like to bring out those shoes that give you the best running experience at unbelievable prices. So I bought this for 394 Saudi Riyal, which is about $104 US. Even as of today, you can still get it at that price, $104 US. Guys, I want to tell you that the value that I'm getting from these shoes is just superb. Based on the price, you can call this a budget racer. But guys, this shoe is race ready. They may not give you everything that you are going to get from the likes of the Alpha Fly or the Vaporfly, but I tell you guys, the difference will not be much. If you can get these shoes in the region of $100 to $120, in terms of value for money, this one is right at the top. So guys, of course, you guys know me. The only shoes that I give you the links are the shoes that I have tested, and I think that these ones are worth buying. I don't have any qualms at all recommending this shoe to you guys. Don't skip this. So I'm going to put up the link to these shoes in the description. So if you're interested in it, just click the link, which will take you straight to the stores and get a piece of it. And of course, I will get a commission, but it doesn't affect your prices too. The essence of the whole stuff is to show you guys these shoes that are going to give you the best value for your money. At $104 right now, I don't think you can get a better racer. After your first run in them, just tell us how you felt about the shoe. We always like these feedbacks, I get a lot of comments actually. A lot of you still comes back and tells me, oh, I bought these shoes based on your recommendation and they were awesome. Those are the things that give us joy and satisfaction because that's why we are in this, So guys, I think that's it for these shoes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Dr. CY signing off here, guys. See you in the next one.